Yo, yo, yo. Let's get this thing started, yeah? It is at least an hour earlier than I started last night for doing Inktober for this day, so that's good. Maybe we'll get at least half of it done before the day is over. So yeah, welcome to Inktober Day 2, the Inktober Challenge. And today's prompt is spiders, actually. Not a big fan of spiders, hate them mostly. I do appreciate some that I have outside that catch a lot of bugs for me, so that's cool. But I also dislike the amount of bugs I have that the spiders thrive just fine. Not my favorite. However, if you recall, which maybe some of you don't because this is your first time coming here, yesterday we did a piece that I have to find. That's weird. I legit have no idea where I put it. Huh. Yesterday we did a piece and it was Dream, okay? And I placed it in a place, I must have hated it so much I didn't want to see it anymore. I got too much stuff, that's the problem. Too much stuff around. Well, it kind of looked like this. This is not the actual. Here, let's switch to. Kind of look like this, okay? This is one concept for what we're going, and the whole thing will be a scene later on. And so what we're going with now is we're going to create a spider that will eventually fall into this dreamland scene. Now, this dreamland is somewhat cyberpunk-ish, futuristic, and that is something I am working towards with my overall skills in general. Is that kind of style for a book that I want to do in the future. And so I want to work on pieces and do things in moving in that direction because I want to challenge myself. So the spider I'm going to be doing today, I have pulled up references kind of, but basically it's going to be this kind of cyberpunkish looking spider that is creeping over one of the top of the buildings. I'm not going to add it to this specifically. This whole thing might get changed by the end for the scene, but we are going to just do the building and a spider. And I'm still doing some exploration, so it'll be a little bit of sketching, erasing, but you'll get to see the whole process. And hopefully you're okay with that, and if not, well, that sucks. And you can always tune out whenever you're tired of listening or watching. Or if it's not entertaining enough for you, or it's taking too long, like more than 8 seconds. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today, okay? I got my tea because my sunroom is no longer a sunroom and it is cold in here. I am not double hoodieing it though, so it's not that cold. Yesterday was a double hoodie. Last night. I'm a little bothered that I don't have that piece, and I don't know what I did with it. I worked on something else today. This is why I didn't get the sketch in. Worked on this today. Had a commission of a log cabin in the woods, so that's what I was working on today. But for real, where did I put that? I'm very curious what I did with it. Curiouser and curiouser, some would say. Alright, let's work on the spider, okay? I have a couple spider references that I'm going to be using. Mache Trenchon. Welcome, Trenchon. Welcome. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here late at night on a Monday. Late at night on a Monday, man. How you been? How you been? So first, let's kind of get our rough idea of where the building's going to be, right? And the type of building we're doing here. So we're just gonna pencil sketch something in here. Gotta think about how big I want the creepy spider. And this camera's just gonna go blurry because it's dumb. Because it's dumb. You broke your arm? What the? How'd you break your arm, man? What did you do to break your arm? Bro, you can't just be going and breaking your arm. We're gonna add a little like apartment thing or window balcony thing that sticks out. One of the futuristic ones, you know, like the little cubes that stick out all the times in the movies that I even had on the previous one as well. And it'll add some effect and depth for where this, it'll help with the size and positioning of the spider. We're playing football in PE and I fell and broke my arm. Dang, man. I didn't know you were so weak, bruh. But for real though, I'm sorry you broke your arm. That sucks. Not a cool thing. And yeah, I'm sure it's probably hard to sleep. You probably have like pain and stuff that is not helpful for you. We're gonna adjust this camera some since the lighting is a little strange. No, we want this to stay 125. What about this? That's way too bright. We might just darken. That's way too dark. We're just gonna leave it right there. It's just gonna be what it is. Are you digging this music right now, by the way? Is this your jam? Alright, so now we're gonna kind of get a rough idea of where the spider is. I can put on something more chill. This is kind of hype. We need to slow it down some. I had it at the beginning because I thought it was cool. When it was cool for the beginning, but we need something a little more chill. Maybe pastel. Here we go. Yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm feeling it now. I did do a rough sketch of this, of what I'm thinking. Okay. Here's a rough sketch of old spider. Spidel. Old Spidle. Okay. The building coming out there, yeah. And then here's one of the spiders I was looking at doing, but I probably won't do this one actually. So yeah, this is the rough sketch of what the spider like pose looks like. So we will rough sketch it in, and then we'll get into details as to like what makes it look. So I don't know if I want this view of this spider. I think I have it flopped the other way. Right now we got like kind of an above view, and I kind of want a below. Maybe not. Maybe, nah, we're okay. This is good. This is good. This is fine. Got the old Spital head. Spidelman head. I don't know if this is good for... And sometimes though, with this camera, why can't you just do what I want you to do? Dumb camera. Let's try to change the lighting and see what happens. White fluorescent. I just want you guys to be able to see this better, but I'm not drawing so dark, but still. Because if I zoom in, maybe you can see it better. That's fine, I guess. All right. So, let's work on these creepy legs that are going to be coming out from this dude, yeah? Sorry, I'm looking at some of my references. That's what I'm currently doing. Oh, that's a sweet. I guess I'll save that to Cyberpunk. Yes, please. Oh. I want this to be a little bigger. And this. Actually does this. Now we can go back to this and do the legs. All the legs come out from here. Alright. Next little leg. These third legs are smaller though. And they kind of just... Oh no. Actually on this spider, it's the third leg the other way that's smaller. Oh, that's fine. It's my own mix of spider anyway, so it's fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So now we need a fourth one. Okay. I think I kind of want that one bigger. That one. 1, 2. This one. Not gonna see so much. It goes behind. And lastly, the fourth one. It's gonna come down back here somewhere. Okay. I always wish these were bigger so I could add more details. It's easier when you're drawing digitally. I also wish this camera wasn't so shaky and this thing was more stable, but because it's so high up, it shakes so easily. If I bump the desk, I need to have it not connected to the desk, but I don't have anywhere else to connect it. Alright, now alright. Oh, we gotta add his like mandibles and stuff too. I forgot. Let's just do that for now. Yeah. Okay. It'll get cool when we start getting into the actual, like right now we're just rough sketching stuff, right? Like this is gonna be, hopefully it's cooler. I actually wish I just drew this all bigger. Is what I wish I did. And I don't, but I don't want to erase it all and draw it all again. If I had the time. So let's think about how we're going to make this guy cyberpunkish robotic, right? How do we take this form of a spider and turn it into something? Basically, you need to add a lot more squared off things, right? And then make it look more techy. Okay. All right. This is a design I was working with earlier, and then I decided to actually use it on a different spider's body, but I like the design that I came up with. There we go. I also need to figure out how to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Now let's just add some lines to make this dude more like a robot, yeah. Just some random little designs. I imagine if this was colored, this stuff would be like neon lights. That's what I'm envisioning. Alright. So we kind of have his butt thing going on here, right? Now, let's work on his face some. We need these to not just look like eyes, but little cameras. And again, robotic. Dr. Robotnik. Now let's work on a leg. Let's work on this front leg first. We can erase a little bit of this eye because I know it's going to go through there. something I want to look up. This. Alright, I'm pulling a Cyberpunk reference for this, so we'll see how it goes. Like the actual game, not the... not just the genre. Oh, I should be shoot a couple little videos of doing this in pencil. Now, this part. I need this picture flipped around. Nope. Like this. And it goes further. It goes like this. There's the reference, if you're wondering. I guess I have it up, huh? Didn't know I clicked that, but you can see the reference, so it's perfect. I just need to do more work with this leg. It's interesting. Sometimes when you're not sure how something is supposed to work, you end up like drawing. For me, I draw like harder and harder, and then it's so hard to erase. And I'm like, why did I do that? I'll be honest though, I wish this was all much bigger, and I wasn't doing it so tiny right now. Like in my head, it was, yeah, much different than this. And this one, we'll do the same. I want to flip this. All I could do is rotate it. Oh well, that helps still. Gotta get some video in. Let's do that. How do I want this joint to work? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I really need to put more time into these things. Not much inking happening for Inktober yet, huh? We'll get there. We'll get there. Now that I'm getting the hang of what I want to do here, it won't be so slow. Crazy little booger. You're right, man. It is a crazy little booger. I'm not super happy with it, but at the same time, like, it's okay. I was saying earlier, I wish I was drawing it bigger. It's not very big. Like, yeah, you can see for the paper, it's not very big. Like, so I wish it was much bigger. Like, I wish I was drawing it like this big, because the details and stuff I want to add are not gonna work or not gonna be so easy to do. They'll work, they just won't be so easy to do. How are you doing, by the way? Yeah, exactly. It's zoomed in, but when you see my hand, like, basically you can see that my hand is about the size of it. Oh, this is about good, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, okay, cool. Just kidding, there was plenty of pencil left. It was just being weird. Okay. You working right now? Or are you just chilling? I don't know what time it is. What time is it? 6 hours back, so like 5:20. You should be home, yeah? Just chilling at home. Nice, man. Nice. Been playing anything? I'm still doing some Valheim from time to time, but I don't play as much just because of timing stuff. You know how it is, family stuff. Which I'm okay with. I'm learning what that's like, you know? Like those kind of responsibilities, not just responsibilities, but like communication and understanding, right? Like when the other person really needs you there or just wants you there, and you're so used to just doing your own thing, you know? Path of the Exiles, Diablo 2, and some League here and there. Nice, man. I haven't hopped on League for a good little while. We were all playing from like randomly, and I haven't been on that for a bit. One, two. Oh yeah. The other one you just basically don't see. It's just gonna go like this. Okay, that was in my headphones. Azar the Void. Hey ya, what's up? Yeah, man. It's different, right? Like I can't just play games in the middle of the night like I wanted to, or like I used to. It's a whole different feel. Azar, how are you? What are you up to? Besides stopping by this sweet stream of goodness. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get near the amount of details in that I would like on this, but I think we're basically done with the spider part. So I'm gonna add a little bit to the building. And then maybe throw some more building in. Some more buildings. Maybe some more of this building in. Working on art piece right now as well. Nice. What is your art piece for? Oh, I also need to delete my previous YouTube short and redo it because for whatever reason, it like never got featured and got terrible views. Yeah, we're gonna. This is nuts. I've never had it do that. Like apparently posting at 3 a.m. in Slovakia is terrible because I thought it would work for people in the US, but nope. YouTube was just like, no, we're not gonna show anybody. Yeah, it was shown to let me tell you, let me show you some or tell you some stats about my previous stuff, right? Like if we just go to shorts, right? Like let's go to my content, go to shorts. Okay, this video got 13 views. That was it. It's only had 13 views. It was only shown in 38 feeds, right? Like that's terrible. I've never had that, and it had like 117% from just the first people who watched it. It had great stuff, but then they showed it to like nobody. One that I have that only has 134 views. Okay, that's not that great either, but it was at least shown in 475 people's things, right? And it only has 134 views, but they like nobody saw it, like for whatever reason. Then like one of my good ones, right? Like it is 2.4K, 2,400 views, and it was showed in 6,000 feeds, right? So it's like I don't understand why they just decided to. And it's funny because like YouTube literally sent me an email that was like, oh, if you want your stuff to get seen, post shorts, because we're, you know, showing shorts a lot more. And then like this one, like I'm gonna delete it right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the analytics for this specific thing. $16 views. Yeah, just garbage. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. Yeah, and they did I edited the thumbnail and they turned it into something. They didn't do what I actually edited the thumbnail as. So watch, we'll do it right now and see how things change. Sorry, we were taking a little break from the drawing, and I'm going to Azar, you still haven't told me what your art piece is, unless you're just taking a long time to do it. So we're gonna create a short. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that short that I already made. Okay, if it lets me. Should be this one. Yep. And I picked a good song and everything for it. Like, it went well with it, and they just... Let's add some text. We'll say... We'll just put Dream up here. Okay, then we'll add another text and say Inktober day 1. And we'll move this a little. Not there because you can't see crap down at the bottom because of all the junk. Okay. Next. No, we need to add Austin Thurman. What is up, buddy? What is up, man? I am currently redoing a YouTube short from my thing yesterday. And what was the song that I picked? No, it was Dream. It was something like with Dream. Like she sang the words Dream, but I can't remember what it was. This one. No. 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 Where'd it go? I forgot what the name of the song was. Nice, man. Nope, I can't find the song. Maybe that was part of it. Where did it go? These songs all suck. No. Could do that. I cannot find it. What was that song? I liked it too. I guess I gotta pick something different then. Oh, that one probably. No, I've already used these. These are all ones that I've already used. Why would you suggest the same ones? That's such a faux pas. Mask off, Marshmallow. No. It's driving me nuts, man. Alright, let me stop this for a second. Okay. It's supposed to be an art piece on the theme Future. It's for a competition. I made this cool robot guy, but there's a human skull in his visor. The back of the head is open, and there's a lot of greenery. That's awesome. I love it. Show me. Show me now. Send it to me or something. I can't believe. there, it's that one, trampoline. Okay. This is perfect. Next. Make sure that I got this correct. Yep, that's what I want right there. Dream. Add caption or short. Cyberpunk. Dreamland. Let's just hashtag. Maybe they didn't like the hashtag that I put Inktober. Maybe they got rid of that and they just said nope. No to those things. Or they didn't like that I put shorts. Okay. Alright, Dream, Cyberpunk, Dreamland. Okay. Let's do this. Space inked. Done. Thank you. Austin, well, I'm glad you're off work and you can watch me stream at super late for me. Select the audience. No, it's not made for kids. Upload short. We done here. Upload the short. So help me, they better actually put the right thumbnail. I remember some of the YouTube stuff, man. The guy was like, do we really want you to be able to edit your thumbnail? Yes, well, we don't want to be a competition. There's just something about being able to click and upload, and you know, you literally make it to where we have to do that. So what do you mean you just click and upload? Like, no, nobody has it. It's always a competition, man. Dumb. All right, you guys witnessed it. I uploaded it 11:30 at night, Slovakia time. Same video, same song, changed the caption a little, and changed the thumbnail because the thumbnail that I picked didn't actually go up, and so it reverted to the thumbnail they chose, which was terrible. Also, Azar, Austin, just so you guys know, I am working on this kind of cyberpunk-ish spider. I really wish I would have drawn it bigger to show you the size. It is not very big at all. This is the size, okay? It is this size. I wish it was bigger so I could do way more details and make it much cooler and do really work with the art style that I really want to. Azar, that stuff looks awesome. I love it. The old Beebs work. It is beautiful. That is a great concept. I like it. Yeah, I see that it's rough for sure, but I believe that you're gonna make it look even better. It looks cool even as a rough thing. So yeah, this is what I'm working with. Okay, this little spider. He's gonna go into the scene that I lost the paper, the picture I did yesterday. Okay, the concept is that he's gonna be on a building in this scene. The spider's going to be on a building in this scene, right? This is the Cyberpunk Dreamland thing I created. Okay. And so the spider's going to be here, and I won't reveal what else is going to happen, but yeah, the spider's going to be here in this dreamland. And so I'm not extremely happy with the oh, here it is. It's under these. I'm not extremely happy with this. I like it in a lot of ways, but I haven't figured out my style for drawing buildings and stuff, right? Like this kind of thing. So a lot of it has the Jake Parker feel to it, and a lot of the more cartoony inking style, and not. I want it to be more realistic and stuff. And so, but I've never practiced or looked to see like what kind of style. How do I take the style I want to do and apply it to buildings and so on. So this little spider is going to be in this scene eventually, but I'm even going to alter this. I'm not so happy with how the dream like faded stuff on the sides. I actually think what I'll do when I go back to do a full scene with all of these pieces, is that I will leave these sketchy lines. I really like the sketchy lines, and that also still kind of makes it the dreamish feel. So that's what we're working on. The spider's basically done as far as the sketch goes, and so now I am going to just add to the building, which is clearly not, yeah. I'm bad at perspective, okay? Talked with some guys last night. They're like, oh, what perspective are you shooting for? And I was like, oh yeah, about that. You should know. I don't do that well. I don't do perspectives well. I'll start a line and try to follow it, and maybe I will, maybe I won't, you know? It's tough to say. So, yeah. But the whole goal with this Inktober stuff is also to like really make a lot of posts, make videos, get stuff out there, live stream more, challenge my art, improve my art, right? Work on my style, and make stuff for people to buy. Because why not? No, I have not made sketches, man. I have the general idea, like what you're seeing here in my stream yesterday, like I've actually, to be honest with you, like I've only taken maybe the first 4 or 5 and got a picture of it, and I need to really sit and go through that. I'm working on other stuff too. It's really hard to balance. Like, okay, how do I phrase this or work with this? Where do we start? Okay, I like doing full-time art, right? Like I'm doing full-time art. There's art I want to do, right? That I consider part of my job as well, because it's what I'm moving towards in my art. However, it doesn't actually get me paid. Like I would say doing this now is part of my job. Like it is part of my job to advance my art, to get better at it, to do pieces that I'm going to sell. But this isn't actually going to get me paid right now. What gets me paid is this right here gets me paid. What gets me paid is doing a watercolor cabin and mountains and stuff, which like I'm happy with. I'm glad I did it. Not my favorite thing to do, but it gets me paid. So, and also like journals. I like doing journals. I would rather sit and draw all day than do journals, but journals also get me paid. And so it's like I have to try to balance my job, the things that pay me for my job, versus the things that like are fun in my job. And I'm still learning what that is, and it's not easy. But I hope I get there. I hope you liked the video, man. I was happy to shoot that video. I was happy with the result. So I was happy with how it came out. I hope other people were too. These lines, I'm so bad. This is why I'm bad at perspective stuff. Like I need to do a whole grid. This line. But I don't want to. I don't want to sit there with the stuff and, you know, mess with all that. Thanks, man. And also, again, like I was talking with Dodora on here, like just balancing family life now, right? Like I have a girlfriend that I plan on marrying, and she's got 2 kids, and when does she have free time for us to like be together? Like if I could, yeah, sure, I wouldn't mind just sitting here and drawing all day and working on Inktober stuff, but I also need to like go there and spend time with her because I want to, not just because of obligation. Like I want to go there. And so learning those things, you know. thanks, man. I that means a lot. I hope it does too. We will see. You know, that's another whole thing, is like trying to make money so that I can provide for my family or family to be. And how do I do that? How do I yeah, right? Like, how do I provide for the family? How do I make sure that I'm working on stuff that brings in money? How do I save money so we can buy a house and not have to live in an apartment, you know? So right now, getting back to the drawing, I am just adding some rando buildings. And I'm trying to create some that are further back. And I'm just sketching random shapes for what I think a building might look like for it, right? Like, and maybe random like little pipes or wires or something here and there. I don't want to get too detailed on the, oh, this isn't focused at all. My bad. I was like to set this thing to autofocus and then it decides to just be terrible, so. But I'm glad that I can also use the DSLR here and here. This one is much nicer and much newer, which is why it's on my face. No, it's just better. I tried to use that here and it was difficult, so. This one that I have here works fine for. It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month. I didn't even know. But you know what? I am also really happy that I can work on art and that currently I have made enough income to pay rent, you know? Like, it's a huge blessing. Like, that I'm getting commissions here and there, that I can have my rent covered. And new as far as ministry stuff goes, being a missionary here, we're doing floorball stuff, the floorball ministry that I really enjoy, and that's gonna be hopefully taking off and doing well. We're trying to find a gym to play in. We have some consistent guys that come. So that ministry side of it, I'm excited about. Emailed a couple schools about using their gyms because the gym we currently use, I didn't start it here in this town. Somebody else started the ministry, but they need help with it, and I'm a coach, like trainer guy for it. Was in Sweden actually, learning how to coach well and how to train people and build relationships through floorball with a professional like coach there, and it was awesome. So okay, I think I'm gonna stop and just move to ink. Like, we're just gonna go to the ink. I'm not gonna, and we're just gonna really focus on the spider here. Okay, just spider. Any more artistic stuff that's new? Trying to think. Not so much. Not so much artistic stuff. Life stuff, yeah. The normal life stuff. Just always needing money for stuff. But yeah. Alright, we are going to, and I hate that I didn't record little bits of gotta cater to the people, and what the people want is videos. Algorithm schmalgorithm. It's not the algorithm mostly, it's the people. It's us. The algorithm is the way it is because we are the way we are. Why would they make an algorithm do stuff that didn't help, like that didn't cater to people? Like to the majority of people, right? And what people want to watch, and people want videos. So we got to make sure we're making videos, people. Let's ink this daggum spider. This spider. Okay, where's my tools of ink? They're around here somewhere. I know they're. Haha! Wham! This spider is gonna be done in a 0.5 on the outside at least. Gotta do cool video stuff. Cool video stuff all day, every day. Actually, I think I'm gonna do it thicker. Let's try this. What the? I'm confused. My Instagram is being weird. All right. What the heck? Oh, my mom sent me photos. I already saw your photos. Mom. All right. You know what? We're just gonna go straight to the brush pen. We're just gonna go straight to the brush pen. I used brush pen yesterday. I'm gonna use the brush pen again today. I am so, there it is. Bop. I can't get it off for the video. Dang it. Why is it stuck? We're gonna brush pen this dude. Okay. Let's work on the legs. Also, the reason I am brush penning him is because it's gonna make it much thicker and stand out more, which is really what I want. zoom back in. How do I want to do this? Sorry, I'm just like super focused right now. Ugh. I'm just in the zone. Working with a brush pen is a whole nother world, you know? Working on that variation. And just gotta be careful. But that's what's awesome about the brush pen, is that you can do that. Is that you can get such variation. And I know that's Alfonso Dunn's word, but I'm gonna use it. What you drawing, man? Are you Inktober? You're not, are you? Are you? I had a guy hop on last night who was doing Inktober while chatting with me on here. It was kind of cool. Alright, now let's do this leg. Boom. Actually, you know, one of the things that stuck out to me with Demon Slayer was the lining of the characters. It was so different to me because it wasn't consistent. It had like thick and thin and the same line. It wasn't like all the other animes where it's just, you know, nice clean lines. Like, they were almost kind of messy, and sometimes the thickness like didn't make sense to me, but it looked so good. Kind of did something earlier where I was redrawing a manga panel. I might do more throughout the month, but right now I'm just trying to just draw stuff. Hey, bro, I got some manga panels that I've done. Not like just like one scene or something. That helped to just draw, like just draw. So I grabbed that and went with it, you know. Right now I'm drawing digitally. I'm trying to practice on stylizing stuff in the style that I currently have. Good. I like that, man. I am all for people like working on their styles. Like, it's what I am also trying to do, you know? Like, I'm trying to really figure it out. Like, I have a concept of what I want my style to be, but it's actually executing is a whole other story, you know? Man, I'm glad you're drawing, though. I'm glad you're off your hiatus. Mostly, probably, right? I know what you mean with Demon Slayer liner. It has a brushstroke style, too. It reminds me of Japanese woodblock paintings. Yeah, man. It does have that brushstroke style to it, which I think is awesome. Like, it was the first one I'd seen with something like that, you know, as far as an anime goes, and I just loved it. It's also really noticeable when they're doing their moves, like when he's doing water or fire and stuff. Like, it's very noticeable to see the brushstroke thing. Gotta get that video in. Oh, not videoing. Good, man. Good. I think that is smart. I think that is very wise. That is a wise move, man. Be safe, be smart about it. I think for all these little details, I'm gonna switch back to the pen though, not the brush pen. And we'll go from there. You wanna see a piece that I've done that like is really close to the style of like what I want to do? I've never posted it because it was fan art for somebody, and I was waiting for him to color it and post it. But I can show you what one that I did that I'm super happy with as far as lining and stuff goes. I might have sent it to you. I don't think I did though. Let me zoom out. It's on my iPad. I would say the this fish, the guy that I did, the fish samurai, is pretty close, but this isn't what this isn't the one. Just to show you lining, I'll show you like what I'm really shooting for. This right here. Like I am so happy with this piece. Like this is so yeah, this was fan art of a guy's character, Joey Lee Cabrera or something, I forget his. But yeah, this is what I'm going for as far as lining and stuff goes. I was extremely happy with this. The face obviously is a pumpkin, so not exactly what I'm going for as far as faces go. But as far as the actual line work goes, like this is what I'm going for right here. So, yep, that's what we're striving for. Bro, you ain't wrong. I did. I freaking went to town on that piece. Like, there are certain things I still look back at my Inktober, like we'll do a little recap of that. I still go back to this Inktober piece sometimes and I'm like, man, I was doing work on this too. Like this was no joke for me. Like some of these characters up in here, like I killed it. Like I was so happy with these things. Let's make sure it's focused, right? Like some of these things, why is this not there? Yeah, this stuff, like look at that rhino, man. What was I was just getting like this elephant, this dude, right? Like all these things, this freaking awesome gorilla guy. All this stuff. Like this is probably like my least favorite one was this guy. I even put like a little squirrel with swords in the tree. I got 3 blind mice up in here. 1 here. 1 blind mice. 2 blind mice. 3rd blind mice. Yeah, I agree. Definitely need to revisit some of the characters for stories. Like I still, like I said, I look back and like, what was I, man? What happened to me? Why am I not doing that stuff again? Like, it was something else. That was a whole different life. I inked that thing for 11 hours. 11 hours stream. Also nuts. I really like like Henry, the Atomic Studio artist guy. Like I dislike his business stuff because he sucks at business, and he just like, I mean, there's a book that I'm never gonna get from him that I paid for, and most likely, and it's just like he's really bad at business. He's getting better. He's realizing he can't like do all the stuff, so I think he's finally just taking the hit on some profit to actually fulfill orders better overall. But his stuff is just fire to me all the time. It is always just, he's killing it. Make sure I'm still listening to stream beats so my stuff don't get deleted. Yeah. That's where I got my, he is where I got the concept for what I want to do for my lining. I love his style of lining. So I want to be kind of free in what I'm doing right now, to where I don't have to follow these lines specifically. Or if there's a line there that I decided that I just don't like that I put it there, then I'm not going to follow it. If this was colored, these bottom things would be neon lights, and it would glow. And we're gonna add some other little things, like just to make this look more robotic, right? Splitting up the legs with some lines is always helpful. Make it look less like one solid piece. Add some dots on there, right? Because why not? I think it's looking pretty cool. I ordered an art book from Atomic Studios per your recommendation. I kid you not. I count like last year when I ordered in 2020. Yeah, no, same, man, same. I am still waiting on. I am 3 years. Like, I don't think I will ever get his base gun book that I paid for. I ordered 2 Atomic Studio art books, and he finally got them to me. I don't know how many emails I got where it's like, oh, you're the next on our shipping thing, and like I'd never got it. And finally I was emailing. He has some girl, I don't know if it's his girlfriend or whatever, his baby mama, like helping, and I emailed with her and was able to clear things out better, and got, I think, the 2 Atomic Studio art books, but I don't think I'll ever get the base gun book. He said all he had left were international orders, and I was like, I switched my address a long time ago, so you didn't have to ship it internationally. So it's very possible I'll never get that. I'm glad you finally got your stuff. Like, I got, when I ordered, and some of the stuff I ordered, it was like, oh, he's sending 2. Like, that was what it was on the site, but he only sent 1. And I don't know if he signed it or not. But when I ordered an actual piece that he had done, not one of his books, I got it like instantly. Like, I got it right away. So I don't have the books here because he finally shipped them to me, but they're in the US. But yeah, like he's terrible at business. His art is freaking awesome. So that's sad. And yeah, I like his concepts. I came across him just because I was following a samurai like page. It was funny because they're from like Pakistan or something, but they had swords and stuff. And one of the pictures they posted, it was his character, his Kamuso character, and I was like, this is the style of art I want to do. Like this is it. Like the lining, the colors, like I loved it. And so then I asked them like, hey, who is this guy? And they sent me this stuff. And so then I started following and even chatted with him a couple times, but then also got messages from people that were like, oh, he never sends anything, blah, blah. I was like, well, it's not completely true because I did get something right away. But then I see like he just doesn't fulfill some orders. And I guess he had done a Kickstarter a while back and like failed at fulfilling that. And like that's something else when you do that, man. All right, the spiders inked. I'm taking too much time on this. We need to move to the we're gonna move to the buildings. Like let's knock some buildings out. Specifically the building that the spider is on. And these buildings are just kind of fading off. Like I'm not gonna finish the back side of them. They're not finished things. We're gonna do these pretty quick because like I said, I'm not, the main focus is the spider, but he plays a role in this city area, right? Yeah, he's not going back to old Henry. He's finally found places to fulfill his orders for him. Thank goodness. So I'm glad that happened. Just making random dots for a sign. That's how I roll. He did have a place make an amazing statue of his character, but it was like 350, 400 bucks or something, and it was totally worth it for sure for what it was. But there was no way I could do it. Payments or anything, it didn't matter. I wasn't gonna do that. We're gonna zoom out just a little so you can see when I'm working on the buildings. Make sure it's still focused. Okay. Tiny Aphrodite, thanks for stopping in. Are you streaming and just stop by? Are you about to be streaming? I'm glad you like it. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. Cause why not? I think you're being genuine when you comment on my stuff, but I also don't know if you're just trying to help. Like, which I appreciate either way. Either way, I am grateful. But sometimes, like, does she actually think this picture is awesome, or is she just saying this is awesome? Like, because she's being nice and commenting to, like, help me out. So sometimes I'm a bit confused. Again, grateful either way. Either way, thanks. If you want to plead the fifth, you could do that too. But increase engagement, and they're also just generally close. All right, thank you. Much appreciated. Well, I'll tell you a little thing I just redid. That last piece that I did, and I did the YouTube short, which reminds me I gotta shoot another as I'm working on this. I deleted it and re-uploaded because it legit only showed in like 38 people's feeds. And I was like, what is this dumb stuff? Like, it was straight garbage. 6 hours on Witcher. He's gonna record some videos and to respond. It is both. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it was straight like garbage, whatever YouTube decided to do by like not featuring it really for whatever reason. What you want, like really high percentage viewed, like you want like over 100 so that it does get featured in more stuff, and like for the first 10 people, it was like at 117%. So I thought, oh, for sure, when this actually gets featured, it's going to do freaking great. And then it was like the next people didn't watch hardly any of it. And then it was just didn't show to anyone. So I think you commented on it and I wiped that video and re-uploaded it. Same song. Same, just changed basically the description and the thumbnail. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that. I wonder if sometimes if that also throws it off, right? If they're like, this isn't real. Somebody already did, like, liked and commented. It can't be real. It's got one view. One view so far. I wonder if, like, Inktober is a bad hashtag. You did. So, yeah, I hashtagged with Inktober because, you know, that's what it is, and I thought, okay, this might get some stuff, but I wonder if like that's a red flag hashtag for some reason. Probably because Jake Parker, who started it, got accused of being a racist by a guy who just didn't like that his Amazon book wasn't going to be #1. So He made a video bashing on him, created a bunch of hate groups, and caused a whole lot of drama. Because he realized there was going to be competition for his book. There's going to be competition. Just create a hate group and smash them. Alright. Let's get some details on this house since it's right here in the front. Alright, we're gonna get some hardcore details on this spider though. So I'm gonna switch to a smaller, actually a very small. And we're going to work on this spider. Just gonna add some wear and tear lines on them, yeah. Debating if I want to shade this or not. I should add some like cross hatching and stuff. Let's see. I have a 0.2, but I don't like it. But I've noticed I have a 0.1 in this drawer. I wonder if it actually works. Yep, it works great actually. So we are going to do a little bit of shading. There's multiple light sources in this city, but we don't really know what they are. Because it would be neon lights. Oh, I need to be... Daggum spider, man. It is daggum spider. Daggum spider. work on this spider. Okay, man, I think I might be finished for today. I actually did quite a lot of progress in a few minutes. Want to see? Yes, please send it to me. Sorry the rest of you don't get to see this. Azar is, you know, pretty picky about her, who sees her art and stuff, so probably, I don't know actually. Do you post your art or stuff anywhere anymore? Oh, well, do it and link your Instagram or whatever it is you're posting on. I want people to see your stuff. I will show everybody on the stream. Ta-da! Ta-da! Why is it so dark? Turn that night shift off. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. The screen's really dim, but isn't that awesome? Props to the Azure. I love it. You're doing great, by the way. I am happy to see you like continuing in art and like progressing and learning and getting better. Some people never do. Even though they have the potential to. You know what? There are certain things that I'm just gonna fill in black. Like these windows. Gorillas. Ah, yeah, for sure. I see what you're saying. I could agree to that. You do need to work on your posting. It's important. And people want to see your stuff. People want to see your stuff. I'm gonna use a less expensive marker for coloring in some of this stuff. Or no, I'm not, because it sucks. Just kidding. We'll use the brush pen. Do 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 do. This will help make the spider legs pop easier. If I darken this top spot here. There we go. Maybe darken these windows. Okay. Thicken that line some. Thicken this line a lot. This one as well. Oh, this is, you can't see nothing. My bad. How long I've been doing that? Why don't you guys tell me? All right. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are watching, and nobody said nothing. Good night, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't know how, I probably won't stream like this every night, but 2 nights in a row it's happened, so it's possible it'll happen more. Sweet dreams. Bum 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 bum. Let's do this actually. I'm going to black all these signs, these 2 signs. Okay, these 2 signs here, we're going to do them black, and then I'm going to come back with a white pen. Come on, quit being dumb. Alright, now once that's dry, we'll come back in. Yep, I think it's dry. We're just going to do some random symbols like I already did. Thanks, Hairslash. Oh no, my phone's gonna die. No, come back, phone. Dang it. This white isn't as thick as I wish it was, but we'll see what we can do. Turn it back on, phone. I need you to video so I can shoot this short. Dadgummit. Dang it. Okay, phone's turning back on. Yeah, this is the last little bit I want to do, and then I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna go to bed. Or maybe watch some One Piece. Caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe I'll watch a One Piece episode. And tomorrow the prompt is path, I believe. I believe it's path. I think it's path, dodge, and then map, if I remember correctly. Yay. There we go. Getting some cool little things in there. Some cool little signage, yeah. Some made up symbols and stuff. There we go. All right. Well, I think we're mostly done with this, actually, if I'm being real with you guys. I'm mostly happy with it. I'm not like extremely happy. Like I said, I wish the spider was bigger and I would do a lot more details and stuff and really work on my style of inking with it. I did some in this, but not as much as I would have liked to. So I'm also wondering about doing this inking, if I should do more black and then just use the white to help pop stuff out and so on, but I'm not sure. Ta-da! Now let's take a normal photo of it. Little side photo. Because I didn't do too much detail on the buildings in the back, because I really just didn't care to. Didn't want to deal with buildings so much, since we're here mostly for the spider, and the spider will come back again later in this same area, and it will go along with that other piece that I lost again. Oh, this. It will go along with this, right? Similar stuff going on here. Dreamland, spider. Next, like I said, I believe is path. There will be a path coming through here. So, yeah. That's what we're at. We did it. We did day 2. Day 2 of Inktober is done. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, it has been good. I feel like the background should be blurry in that. What the problem is? Yeah, this should be at 4 there. Also, this is a little tilted, huh? So, I also really enjoy my background. It's cool with these stairs in the back. It's kind of cool with the lighting and stuff. So, I'm happy with how the stream stuff is playing out. Yeah, it's been good. Appreciate you guys. And this also looks cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we're gonna do for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and your support and your chatting. It really helps. Please stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. You get notifications and stuff, because I'm gonna be trying like Inktober every day. I will be either posting a YouTube short, streaming, and stuff. So if this is something you like seeing, or you just want to support me and you don't really care about art but you want to help me, then tune in. So as always, everyone, please be inspired and keep creating. Whatever that is you're creating, do it. Okay? Be inspired to just grow and do things. Love you guys. And I will see you probably not tomorrow, maybe in a few days. Have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. And until next time.